Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Prodigy from Kilo 23. Doing another quick video today. I know I haven't done a whole lot of content lately, let alone things like tech videos. I do a little bit of tech work here and there now, but school and work, they keep me really busy. So finally, with winter break here, I'm able to actually do a little more content, and hopefully you guys really enjoy it. So lately I've been having actually compression issues with my Classic Army G3. Great gun, love it to death, took me forever to find the stupid thing. But I'm having issues with it, and oddly enough I'm actually unable to track the issues down very easily, which is surprising. So I'm just kind of trial and error, trying things, process of elimination, what it is, what it isn't. At this point I've tried everything in the gearbox and I can't figure out what it is. It's probably either the nozzle or something going on with the hop-up, but it's shooting about 150 FPS too low. So recently I picked up a spare Echo 1 G3 hop-up chamber. This is for their DSR, which is really the same thing as a G3. And I'm going to show you guys how to assemble this and put it all together with a barrel and bucking. So really simple. Let's get down to the workbench and I'll show you how to do it. So the Echo 1 chamber comes with most of what you need, except of course the barrel, which is this guy. I'm going to be using a stock Classic Army brass barrel. This one's for the G3, so it's 469 millimeters long. A nub, which I believe this is the Classic Army stock one, at least I think it is. And I've got a Mad Bull orange bucking here, so this should fit really nicely in a Echo 1 chamber. First thing you want to do is fit your bucking on your barrel. And you guys know how that goes on, right? It's got this little ridge right here. It'll line up with the barrel quite nicely, and it'll stop right about here where these two notches are. Now this next step, we're going to insert the barrel and bucking in the chamber. If you want, you can use a little bit of Teflon grease or whatever kind of lubricant you really want on this. Sometimes, depending on the chamber and the bucking, it can be kind of tight. Let's put a little bit of garter lube on there. And getting this to work sometimes is tricky. You may end up needing to trim the bucking, which is what I'm going to end up doing here. Alright, so I went ahead and took some scissors and trimmed it down just a little bit, which is perfectly okay to do. And it fits just fine in the chamber there. So next step here, take your C-clip, make sure the notches are facing the right direction, and then go ahead and make sure your barrel's aligned in there. It looks like mine is, so we are set there. Now this is kind of a neat trick you can do. It was taught to me a long time ago. To test the air seal on your bucking, what you can do is actually take a BB and roll it down in there. And you'll notice that it kind of sits in the bucking. So what you want to do is take a punch or some kind of flat object and just lightly tap it. And as long as it lightly taps through, practically just blowing air through it will push it through the bucking. You're getting a pretty good air seal. So it's the light tap of the small object or just even blowing on it. That is fantastic air seal in your bucking. Now if you want, you go ahead and put this little ring on your barrel and take it all the way down to your chamber. And give it a really light press in there so it sits there as a spacer. So this part can be a little bit tricky. What you want to do is take your little metal pin here and just start it in that hole there, and basically that little pin is going to push right through the hole on here. I have to give it a light love tap there with my hammer, but other than that, it's just fine. So this should be able to rise up, and that's where we put our nub in just a second here. Take your hop-up nub and pop it in there. It should sit nice and cool right in the middle of the bucking there. And you can put your arm down and leave it there. Should be pretty tight, so I wouldn't worry about it falling out right now. After that, go ahead and slide your wheel on here. This is your adjustment wheel. I want this little arm that's sticking out here to line up with the notch on the other side of the barrel there. So it can be kind of tricky, but doesn't take too much practice to get it done there. Now you want to ensure that your hop-up nub is actually pushing down. We can see it is. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Prodigy from Kilo 23. I hope this was helpful. I really didn't get a request for this one. I just had the parts and I figured, you know what, I haven't really done any teching videos in a while, so hopefully this was informative and helped you guys a little bit out if anyone ever has any issues with this. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm Prodigy from Kilo 23. I hope to be back in the near future with a gun review or two, some cool tech videos, and hopefully some gameplay in the next week or two. So thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy your holiday season, whether you celebrate Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, or any of those other super cool holidays. I'm a Christmas guy myself, so I'm going to say Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, you guys. Take care.